The View. I'm your host, Lindsay Van Norman. My co-host Brian Berry and I are here discussing the topic of bullying and how methods of bullying have changed. Not only are children being bullied verbally and physically, children are now being victimized through a new method called cyberbullying.
Yes, Lindsay, this is a very tragic topic to discuss because bullies are finding a new way to torment their victims in more obscure and less obvious ways. There have been many different approaches to the prevention of bullying, but with varying results.
We would like to welcome an expert in child psychology, Jeffrey Nichtman. Dr. Jeffrey Nichtman has worked specifically with bullying prevention programs throughout the U.S.
Brian, Lindsay, thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks for coming.
As this is a very sensitive subject in the arena of public schools, there have not been many successful attempts in the prevention of bullying. The most successful programs are those that target the entire school at an early age. Some immediate effects of bullying do occur to kids, like illness, depression, academic decline, social awkwardness, which can be very hard for a child in school when they have to make friends and everything. But along with this are physical problems where a bully might physically harm, or emotionally where they target name calling, anything in that sort of matter. And
All right, well, now let's introduce our guest, Trevor, who has experienced bullying his entire life. Hi, Trevor. Thank you for coming and sharing your incredible story.
Almost every adult remembers experiencing isolated attacks, occasional insults, and unexpected social slights. But you've experienced those at a much higher degree. Tell us a bit about how it began.
Yeah, well, my earliest memories of other kids picking on me include stealing my lunches, waiting for me after the bus to beat me up, doing things to me on the playground when teachers weren't around.
Why didn't you tell anybody this was happening to you?
I had too much pride in myself. I didn't want things to get worse. I didn't want people to think I was a wimp.
Trevor is an example of a withdrawn, rejected child, who are often disliked because they are timid, withdrawn, and anxious.
And now we'll cut to a short commercial break.
Sissy.
Go.
Mom's bully. Welcome back from commercial. Now, Trevor, we just saw some of the situations you experienced in your past.
So these problems escalated into something more discreet but worse over the next few years. Kids are now picking on you through the use of technology. When and how did this start, and when did it start affecting you?
Well, it started well when I was in 10th grade. Facebook and MySpace were becoming very popular, and that's when cyberbullying began for me.
Cyberbullying is different than traditional methods of bullying because it is used through the medium of technology. Children can be tormented through the use of cell phones, computers, and the internet. This also includes social networking sites such as Facebook and MySpace.
Now we're going to show you a situation where Trevor was bullied using Facebook. This is the new medium of torturing called cyberbullying.
I know you told on me. What are you talking about? On the bus. Told on me what? Told on what? You got kicked off the bus for smoking. That wasn't me. I promise. Billy said you did. He saw me? I don't believe Billy either. Now I'm gonna pay. Whatever, just leave me alone. Bye. I don't want to go to school. I'm not going. I promise myself I'm not going.
Come on, Trevor, it's time to go to school.
I can't go today.
Come on, you have to. Let's go.
Welcome back to The View. Now let's talk about prevention.
Cyberbullying prevention is a very important topic and something that teachers and parents should be aware of.